Hello once again. My name is Jeff, and I want to thank you for coming back to my channel here on YouTube and on Facebook. Looking at my page, what I do is I review games for the MetaQuest 2, MetaQuest 3, MetaQuest 3S headsets from games that are purchased through MetaQuest, and it's for people my age, 50 and up. I'm in my 60s, and I've noticed that on YouTube and other places that all the people reviewing the games are typically 20, 30, and even 40 years younger than I am. And, you know, they kind of point their views the way they, as their age group, would like and see and think. Where I want to make a page where people 50 and up can feel relaxed, watch a little bit more actual game itself, and then decide for yourself if you think this will be a good game for you or not. Now, I try to make most of the videos 30 minutes or less, but every now and then they run a little over or, you know, a little shorter. But this is for anybody who's 50 and up. And today's game is called The Seventh Guest VR. Now, this isn't really like it's not really a shooter game or a competition game. It's a solo game. You could play this sitting down. I'm sitting down right now as we speak. And it's kind of a scary, spooky mystery game. Kind of like, I don't know, some of those old games in the past. What was it called? Clue. And those types of games. But in real life, or not real life, but in reality, virtual reality, you're part of the game. So this is The Seventh Guest. I've already finished this game once. 99% is as close as you get. I must not have found a couple of things that you have to find, so that's why it says 99%, but I finished this game. And then I started over again so that I could have a place for you to look and see in this game. So this is where I'm going to start, right here. And the idea is, you are a creepy, spooky, skeleton, ghostly type figure in this spooky house. I don't know if you just saw there was a figure there sitting in that chair. But in this spooky house, the idea is you have to go through the house, finding clues, and try to figure out the seventh guest and what is happening. And all these different people have died here. And this is from way back in the, I don't know, I'm going to guess the 30s or 40s when this happened. You see my skeleton hands. And all around there's different clues. Like, for instance, I just solved a puzzle. So here's a clue that's not quite there, but it's there. So you take your spooky, you get this little light. And when you shine it on things, see how it's a scary face? Normal face. Scary face, normal face. Well, you shine it on this record here, and you got a solid record. So you take it over here to the record player, and this will be another clue for you. Let's put it on the old record player, give it a spin. I'm not sure why.
Refined guests that you all are, I'm sure you all share my fine taste in music and art. Feel free to make use of the music room right next to the library. Upstairs nursery is a grand display of my older work. And as my guests, you are, of course, free to explore. And remember, the stuffed toy is a toy for life.
So this guy, the stuff guy, he's the owner of the house. He was a puppet maker, or a toy maker, and back in the day, children who had his toys were dying, and that kind of run him out of business and so on and so forth. I don't want to get too much into the story, but one of the things you have, whoops, sorry, pushed the wrong button. See, here it is. You have a floor plan. Now, all these ones with the butterflies on it, that means that ones are done. This one here, the music room and the storage room are open. And you can push up here. The second floor, see, I've done most of these rooms. This one's locked, so you can't get in there. Their nursery is open. And then there's a third floor, and all of these are locked right now. And you have to, as you finish each room and you finish the clues and you do what's needed, the mystery, solve the mystery in each clue in each room, it opens up another room so that you can go to. So let's go down the second floor, first floor, and there's an underground, the workroom underground. That's scary. All right, so he told us in the clue there on the record about the music room. So the music room would be right there. So I'm going to get rid of the map. And as you're playing this game, there are different things you got to look for, like progressions. I found 27 out of the 50 coins so far. Each room and each area has 1 to 2, maybe 3 coins, and you got to find those. And you can actually, I guess you can use those to help solve, if you're having a problem in a room with a mystery, you can get help, and you can get a hint, but it's going to cost you a coin. The Staff Chronicles, those are little photos that tell the story of the staff guy. And completed rooms right now, I have 9 out of 17 done for you. So let's go back to the map. We're going to go to the music room. Alright, so you can tell which rooms are the ones you can open and go into. Now this one I think I've already finished, but this one, you see the little smoky, the fog? That means this room is available to be opened. I'm kind of tall here today, I don't know why. Alright, so this is the music room. You take your lamp and you look around the music room, and we find all kinds of interesting things like this violin. And we got a record player in this room. See the difference? A scary woman, not scary woman. Children watching a violin player, children watching something scary. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but that's what your lamp is for.
Look at all those puzzles.
And you gotta find things. Here, ooh, look, a record. And if you put this record on, and I'm not going to start it, because this record just plays music over and over and over, and there may be a copyright on that, so I'm not going to play that song, but you have to figure out the mystery of each of these different clues, or these mysteries. So like here's one, you can see bloody fingerprints on there, and it's 112 5 2 3 4 6. And if you figure out what this means, you play the notes, and voila, it solves the mystery. This one over here is kind of a fun one too. I'm not going to do this for you. I don't want to surprise it for you.
Move your hand to the antenna, and the note goes up.
So this is a theremin. And you have to be able to explode these, make these blow up in a certain order, because that will help solve the clue. And I'm not going to do it because I've already solved this problem, and I don't want to give it away for you. Here's what I was talking about.
The voices sent him to an inn at the nearby town of Harley-on-the-Hudson. The innkeeper had a daughter. Stauff offered the doll, and in turn got a place to stay. A simple transaction, the first of many.
So that told a little bit of the story, and every time you pick one of those up in each and every room, you get a little more of this backstory to who this guy was. And now this is the third one over here. And you need 2 heart pieces to open this up. And the heart pieces you get when you figure this out, and you play it, and you play a song according to the 1 2 1 2 5 2 3 4 6. And I don't want to give it away, but you play that tune, it opens it up, and bingo, you get the 1 heart. And then when you get the other instrument and you figure out the order, in which you have to blow those up, and I forgot how that works. But you gotta hit the right. But you have to do it in the right order. I'm not doing it in the right order. One to go. Oh, what do you know? That was the right order. I think that was the right order. Ah, yes, it was the right order. Sorry, I didn't know that was going to do it. And then you got one heart lit up, but you need that second heart lit up. And this one is the musical over here. Alright, I'm a little tall, so I'm going to bend down. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 5. 1. Oops, no. I think I messed up. 1. Why do I keep hitting more than one button? I just want to hit the 1, 2, 1, 2, 5. Oh, I messed up again. You gotta only hit the 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6. And there you go. Solved that mystery, and it turned on the other heart. So we push this in, it opens it up. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. This one was tough for me to figure out. It's a musical thing where you put the little pieces in, and you have to move that guy up to save the princess. And you only have a certain amount of moves you can do that in. Let's see if I can remember. Alright, so we want to move him forward. So this is forward. And we want to move him up. Now I push the button. Okay, so that moved him up. So now I gotta move forward, stab, and move forward. So let's see. Forward. I think stab is next. Can I do 2 at a time? I think I can do 2 at a time. There's stab, and then forward. See if that worked. Okay, so that works. So then I gotta go forward and up. Forward and stab up. So let's do forward and stab up. Let's try that.
The knight needs to rescue the princess.
Alright, so it didn't work. Let's forward, stab, and up. Let's try that. Keep stopping at that guy. So, what do I do? Let's take these out. Alright, so I know I gotta stab.
Maybe we can use 2 pins at the same time.
try that combination. Okay. So I gotta move forward, stab, move up. So move forward, stab up, move up. Let's see if that works. Ah. So then I want to move forward and left. So move forward. Oh nope, I don't want to move forward. I want to move up and up. So up and up. Let's make this, move this out. Okay. Okay, so up. Let's move up one. Up. To the left. How about left? Up and to the left. So left would be this one. Let's try that. Nope. Alright, so left. No, I need to move up again. And that's all I have space for. So I have to make like 5 more moves, but I have to do it in less space. Because that's all I got to play with. There is no more room. Okay, something... Alright, so... I'll move this way. This way, move up. Can I move up and right? Ah. Alright, so it was missing a spot there, so I'm just going to move everything over one. So move up. So I need to move 3 squares. I gotta go up, up, left, up, stab. So up, left, yep, left, up, stab. Let's try that. Did I win? So I got all the way to here, and I gotta figure out what I gotta do to take care of the princess there. What if I do this? Nope, that didn't do it. So, how do I take care? Oh, can I move one more into the left? Let's try that.
I did it!
There! I did it. There we set the soul free. Oh. And then a scene will happen where some of the people who are here the night of the party. Oh, there's a little boy.
Or a song. This must be it.
I'm not a thief. I just wanted to play with the puzzles.
I don't care. You're mine now.
So, that's Stuff's game. Good boy. Step aside, Mr. Dutton.
Go to hell. I found him. I'll take him to Stuff, and I'll be... Hey!
Oh my.
That prize money is mine! Mine!
Alright, so there are 6 guests. Now there's 1 less because he murdered that guy. Now when you see a clock here, the room has changed. It's all lit up. It's all back to natural. Everything looks perfect, looks good. Ooh, a guitar. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men adore you. Alright, so that is one of the 17 rooms that you have to go through. You have to battle the bad guys. What is this? Oh, no, nothing. And you have to try to figure it out. Let's see. I don't think I found any of the coins in this room, did I? There's a drum. You can beat on the drum all day. Ah, where are the coins? I don't remember where the coins were in this room. I think they... Ah, there's one. Here's the coin. You just pick it up, and it adds it to your numbers. So, there's always more than one coin, though. Let's see if I can find the other one. It's weird how the guitar puts itself back in its spot. Is there one inside the piano? Doesn't look like it. But they're usually hid somewhere within the room. You gotta find them. Sometimes they're hid under things. So sometimes you gotta pick things up. Where's that last coin? There's gotta be more than one coin. Oh, look, a record player. Oh, yeah. We don't want to play that record because it has a... most likely has a copyright. Alright, so, is it in here? Ah, there it is. Another coin. So that is one of 17 rooms. And when you open, or you finish a mystery, it opens another room. So we got the storage room. We got the nursery. We have the bathroom still locked. We have all of the attic still locked up. And we have the workroom in the basement still locked up. So the next spot would be go to the storage room, which is through the kitchen and then down the steps. But this game is a mystery-solving game. The violence you saw here is pretty much all the violence type of stuff that there is. It's pretty mild. One person stabs another person like here. One person shoots another person like here. One person accidentally gets their head hit against something sharp and they die. So it's not like gratuitous, really awful looking violence. Plus, these people, they're the ones who were here originally. There was 7 guests, and 6 of them you'll see in the human form, 7 of them actually, and you have to figure out who the 7th guest was and what they wanted to do with the guest and why they wanted them here. And I'll give you a little hint. There's something evil in this house. And it's not just the guy who owns the house. There's something else evil in this house. So that is it. We're going to go out to the lobby, because this room is done. This room is very fun. I mean, this game is fun, because there's like things you could pick up. Feeling disconnected. And you can look around for coins. Did you hear that? You can open drawers. I'm too tall right now. Here we go. Here's another scene. You want to step on this right here.
Dutton is no longer a problem.
Good.
Where's the boy?
What boy?
He escaped. When,
What?
you were...
Eddie, look at me.
The boy. He's the one Stouff wants.
Our prize. Quick, let's split up and find them before the others do. You look upstairs. Hurry.
Edward.
And these holograms of people, they're the people who originally were there. When you first get into the game, they'll introduce each one. They'll come through the door as a spirit or as a hologram of who they once were. And as you walk through the house, there's so many rooms and so many fun things to do. I think the storage room is that way. But let me show you up here on this wall. These ones that are yellow, those represents the rooms that are empty, and the ones that souls.
Who said that? Where are you?
The souls
Show
that
yourself.
I kept. Now the ones that aren't are still the souls that have to release.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
This picture changes as you play. He gets madder and madder and madder, because this is the guy who owns the house. He's the evil toy maker. And this house, all the different rooms.
Stop talking to me!
It's not coming up. There's a dumb waiter there. And you can open drawers. Oops. And there's some like coins in drawers. And the more coins they get. Oh, look at that. Mom over a sick baby. Now a sick baby over mom. And all these paintings change until you turn the light on. So here's the next room that they want me to go in. This is the nursery. And this is the scariest, hardest room there is, because it's a nursery of dolls. And some of them are missing heads. Some of them you have to actually cut the head off and put them on a different figure. And you have to figure out where they sit in the room. It's probably the spookiest of the rooms if you don't care for spooky children. Down here we had the bathroom and the magician's room. And you can find coins back here sometimes. So this is, oh, look at this. This is a mystery game. It took me quite a while, because there's 17 rooms, And it took me quite a while to figure out and get all the way to the end. And then in the end, you're going to be battling an evil force.
He was a foundling, forced to grow up in a grim and grimy orphanage. A quiet child without any friends. So he made his own. Soon he discovered he could entertain the other children with the puppets he had made. Everyone loved the shows young Henry put on.
And again, that's just a storyline. If you did this in the order, in the correct order, which I'm out of order right now, you would have gotten that earlier in the storyline to let you know a bit about his history. There's usually coins. Once you find the coin, you don't have to go back and search for it again. Even if you get out of the game or lose the game, you'll come back to the same spot that you started. So this is, let me call this an end. It's called The Seventh Guest. And you think you're the seventh guest, but you really are not. You're just a innocent, ghostly, spooky skeleton that's in the house, and you're trying to figure it out for yourself. What is going on here? What is the puppet master, the doll master? What's his idea? What's he doing? What is the evil force? And then you have to fight the evil force. And you get to visit all these different rooms, and it's really fun. Each room has a different type of puzzle to it. You saw the music room. There's let me see if I can resume. Each of these, like the library, you had to go into the library and figure out why there was no books. So you have to make a couple of changes, figure out a couple of puzzles, and then the books reappear. In the dining room, that's where the people first meet for the first time, and you have to figure out the mystery, and there's a puzzle in there you have to do. Kitchen, there's a soup. You have to make a soup with the right ingredients at the right time. By solving all these different mysteries, you get the right ingredients. Music room you saw. Each of these bedrooms up here belong to each of the characters. You got the magician, Temple. You got Knox, Hennings, the nursery, the Dutton's bedroom. That's the guy I think we saw killed. The Burden's bedroom, which this one's a fun one. Let me actually go up to the second floor and show you that fun one, because it has a let's see, make sure I get the right room. Burdens, was that the one? Knox's. I'm trying to figure out which bedroom had the mystery in it with the toys and the children's. Nope, this is not. This is the game room. So we're gonna go out. Alright, where's the second floor? Game room. Okay, so we want... I don't remember which room it was. It's been a while since I played this. If you go onto my Facebook page... Oh, this one. This one is really difficult. That's definitely not the room you want to go into. If you go onto my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page on Facebook, you will see I actually broke these down. I made individual videos. Individual videos for each room. Have I not been in there? Ah, this one. Never mind. And I break down each of the individual rooms. I have each video anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes showing this one. Now this one I've already done, This was a puzzle using the letters of the alphabet. But this is what I found fun just to come in and try. Because these cars, number 1, 2, 3, and 4, were spread out all over this train model here. And you had the little engine, and you had to connect number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 in order. And it was difficult because sometimes you had to go forward, sometimes you had to go backwards. But here you have changes the direction, and this is the forward and backwards. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of the train. But I found myself just enjoying playing with the little train. But sometimes you had to change the direction of the train to back it up. Alright, so we're going to change this so that it goes backwards. Let's go backwards. Now we change the direction of the track. And now we go forward. See, now it's going to go in the opposite direction that it was just going. We're going to make it go this way. No, we're going to make it go forward. There. And then I want it to go up. Alright. So we want to go up the hill. And then at the very end, after you get all 4 cars, you got to line them up with the numbers. And when you line them up with the numbers 1 through 4, that little door opens and it gives you a piece of this puzzle. So I enjoyed this room. And each room, oh, here's another thing I forgot to tell you. Each room has one of these boxes.
My dear Mrs. Knox, I'm so glad you joined us. It must have been a trying
So
time
Stoff
for
is
you
talking to
and
each of the
because of
guests.
this, I offer a most
And this gives you a little
interesting
clue into the
proposition.
guests
A simple task.
and what the tasks
Child's
are going
play,
to
if
be.
you will, in exchange for your heart's deepest desire.
Oh my. Headless doll. Well, I can't reach that one. I'm sitting on a chair, but for some reason I'm extremely tall. You got little wood toys. Now this room's already been finished. And this is
Stuff knows. He's been eyeing the company. He knows all about our financial troubles.
this is one of the harder ones in this room, because you had to figure out how to get these numbers here. And if you've ever worked with one of these, if you ever were in accounting and had one of these, I forgot what they call this machine, it's not as simple as just pushing the 3 to 5, the 6 to 2, blah, blah, blah. You have to actually, because there's only up to 6 numbers. Most of these have 1 through 5. Some are missing other numbers. So you have to be able to change this number and move this 1 ahead or 2 ahead to be able to add 5 or 2 or whatever. But anyways, when you're done, it opens that box, which then gives you another piece of the puzzle. And it's really cool how things are interactive here. We got January 18th. What year does it say? 1929. It's a movie theater pass. You can open up these doors. And I believe there was a coin in here at one point. You can pick up purses, because sometimes things are hidden underneath the purses. So you really have to investigate each and every room and look for all the different things. And let's see. Progression. See, now I picked up another coin, so I got 29 out of 50. Alright, so let's call this a game. Let's go out into the hallway. And every time you finish a round, there'll be a clue to where to go next. So my name is Jeff. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Please do me a favor. Oh, did you see that ghost? They pop up all over the place. It's like a little spooky figure, and as soon as you get within a certain distance or you look at it, it disappears. That is really, really cool. But anyways, my name is Jeff. I want to thank you for taking your time to watch this video. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this a good 8. Because it's fun, it's a mystery solving kind of thing, and then you do some puzzles, and you gotta do battle using a puzzle with the bad guy at the end. It's quite entertaining, and it's quite interactive. You're not killing anybody, like in most of the AR headset games, or VR headset games I should say. It's just following the clues, like playing the game Clue. Colonel Mustard did it in the library with a candlestick, you know, that kind of thing. Not quite that simple, but it's fun. And unfortunately though, once you have finished the game and you've beaten the bad guy at the end, there's nothing more for you to do. So when you're looking for all the coins, make sure you find all the coins before you do the final battle, because once you do the final battle and the game is over, you can't go back into these rooms and look for more. Now I had to start a whole new game to be able to do what I've done so far, and that was to be able to go back into the rooms and look for things, and to show you this. But I give it a solid 8. It's a fun game. It's a fairly cheap game. What's nice about this is if you finish it and you only have one headset, somebody else can play the game themselves starting from the very beginning, and then they can go through the house. And I think you can do that up to like 3-4 times. So that makes it nice. So if you have more than one person in the family but you only have one headset, or you could have more than one but you don't want to buy this game more than once, you can actually have multiple people play it together. Not at the same time, but then you can find out which one of you did the best, got the best score, got the most, coins, that kind of thing. So, until next time, please give this video a like. Go back and check out all my other videos for reviewing games for the MetaQuest 2, 3, and 3S. For people 50 and up. And as you see, I have no scripts. I'm over 60 years old. I'm just turned on the camera and filmed what you see and talk the way I normally talk. So I don't have any fancy editing. I don't have any fancy scripts to write. You're seeing and hearing it as I am. And it would help if you give a thumbs up and if you subscribe to the page. And subscribing does not cost a thing. All it does is when I put a new video up, it will let you know on YouTube that, hey, Jeff put up a new video, you might want to check that out. That's all it's to it. Doesn't cost a penny, not a penny. And if you make comments, if you have questions about this game or any of the other games, please put them in the comments. I will try to answer them. It's kind of a bad system they have, so I might not see your question for days to weeks. But I will try to get back and answer any questions that you have. So until next time, thank you and bye-bye.